A little bit of a trick to get in here, but we made it. We're hopping over the wall.
Yep.
And we're about to sneak into Braymore Nursing Home. So this is the old Braymore Nursing Home that's abandoned now. The nurses have reported seeing ghosts on their smoke break, and I guess latex gloves jumped out of the box at the nurses station out of nowhere. I'm hearing noises over here too. Hear it coming from over here. And we are near a cemetery too, guys. That's the creepy part. Sounds like somebody lightly knocking on the glass.
Really?
Yeah, if you hear it, if you listen real carefully. We switched to night vision.
Are you okay?
What is that? What? What's that noise? You know what it might be? Water leaking from the roof.
Oh, okay.
And the drops are hitting the floor. That's what it sounds like. So here's the front entrance over here.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Something behind us was sounded like something.
Yeah, I hear footsteps. Oh, yeah.
Stop. So we're not alone.
So this is the gazebo. I would imagine the nurses were just sitting here chilling, having a smoke break, and that's when they seen a ghost. I don't know if it was over here or in the front of the building. But if you think about it, right, they could have came out this door, maybe had a smoke break and saw a ghost walking down here. And if you think about it, the ghost could have came from Melrose Cemetery over there.
Yeah. There's always everywhere, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that secret break, you know?
Maybe out here or the gazebo, because this does look like a recreation area.
Yeah.
What's what?
The white thing behind you. It's a thing.
Oh, oh my God.
That movie, that'd be awesome. That'd be some shit.
It looks like a person standing there with a sheet over his head.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's fucking freaky.
Yeah, it is. Does look like Casper from far away. So the grid's setting up. Maybe we'll see an apparition step in front of the grid. Can you knock back? Give us a sign that you're here.
I hear singing.
You heard that too? Yeah, I heard that too. Swear to God, I heard that
Singing?
too. Yeah, like someone humming. In case you hear the singing thing, that's funny because I heard that.
Yo, did you hear that?
I heard that. We heard humming, and then we heard
It
this.
sounded like one big giant footstep.
Someone's on the road.
It's coming from like over there. Yeah, it was coming from like right over here. It sounded like a giant footstep. Or actually, can you tell us your name? Do you not know that you passed on?
Have you passed on? Can you hum for me again? Did you die here in this hospital? Sound like no. You heard that right? Kind of
Yeah.
like no.
How many others are out here with us tonight? Can you give us a number?
Can you hum for me one more time? You hummed the song earlier. I want to hear it again.
Oh, I heard it. No, it came from over here.
You heard that?
Yeah.
It's not screaming. It's not screaming. Oh shit, you.
What?
Is it, huh? I heard a scream and a, huh?
Can you hum again? Can you give us a sign that you're with us? Can you tell us if you're a male or a female?
Door down there too, see?
Can you knock back? Do you want to talk to us?
Actually, want us to leave.
Did you want us to leave?
Is the old home?
Is there a message maybe you want us to give family members? You know what?
Huh?
What if, I have an idea. I'm gonna leave the meter down
Yeah.
with the recorder. We're gonna leave. Can you hum for us again? We'll see what we pick up on that recorder.
Pretty moving.
That's a good point. They could have been up there
They're probably mostly up there than down here.
for smoke breaks. So if they were up there, then they would have been looking out maybe over here.
All
Or
around
this
here,
parking
too.
lot, yeah.
All around here in the parking lot.
It could have been somebody that passed away here and was buried in Melrose Cemetery, and
Yeah, it's come back to the same.
he's coming back to Braymore,
Yeah.
maybe not knowing that he's passed on. Maybe according to this apparition, he's not dead. He doesn't know he's dead, so he's out here, you know, going
Because for him, it
for
still
a
like this.
stroll.
For him, it still looks exactly the same as he was when he was there.
We didn't hear it beep, so we'll check out what we got recorded. So many people too could have passed away in this nursing home
Oh yeah.
from old age or, you know, diseases like cancer, anything. So we went back and listened to the recorder and we didn't pick up anything. Last chance to show yourself. We're gonna leave. Yeah, we have to cut through the creepy cemetery to get out. So tonight we are at Melrose Cemetery, right next to Braymore, because we actually believe that these nurses are out on a smoke break and they're seeing the apparitions in this cemetery. Because if they were out on their smoke break over there on the walkway, they would have a clear view to see inside the cemetery, to see any apparitions walking around. So we're gonna be doing our investigation tonight in this part of the cemetery real close to the nursing home and hope that we see an apparition walk by us. Careful not to set the meter down in bird poop. Can you touch that meter? You thought you saw a shadow?
I thought you stopped. I think you saw a shadow too.
I saw a shadow down there, I thought.
Yeah, I seen it over here. I thought you stopped. I think you did too.
I don't know what I saw earlier, but
Look at a shadow.
it did look like a shadow.
I see it right now. I see it with my eye. Yeah, look at a shadow going up the wall.
Can you tell us who you are that everyone used to see? Were you Smith? Baker? Can you show yourself again? You can talk with us. We have this device so that way we can hear what you're saying. McDonald? Can anybody here speak with us? We have a lot of questions. Can you answer them? Did you pass away at Braymore? Do you often walk the cemetery? Do you not want us here? We're not trying to scare you.
Yeah, look, 76.
Yeah, temperature's dropping over here.
87.
Did you pass away recently? Can you tell me the name of the person who made the gloves fly out of the box at the nurse's station?
There goes Josh a little bit.
So we're going to set the camera down and see what we can pick up. You hear that?
You guys want to go back over there? Or do you think it was just an acorn?
I don't, that doesn't sound like no acorn, dude. So we're gonna go back over to Braymore. We just heard a noise over there.
Get more supplies here now.
Huh?
Get more supplies here now.
So what could have made that noise? Sounded something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
It did, dude.
Very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go see if there's any workers here, maybe?
Right.
Actually.
No.
No?
No.
That wasn't. Was it the broom, maybe? The wind knocked it over? No?
That's louder. That's way louder.
Yeah, it was louder. So what could have made that noise?
You think people work here? People that work?
I don't see any workers here, no. No, there's nobody here but us. Alright, so it's confirmed nobody's here.
No.
And an animal couldn't have made that noise, so I'm gonna assume we're a poltergeist. I mean, if he can make gloves fly out of a box, he obviously can bang on a pallet board.
That's pretty much loud too.
It was loud. That's kind of like what it sounded like.
It did. Sound like
Yeah.
that. Holy shit, it did sound like that.
Yeah, it did. So we hopped back over the wall, and we're all confirming that we heard whispers, and it sounded like a girl.
Is that you whispering? Do you have a name?
Can you tell us how old you are? Can you give us a sign if we're close to your grave?
No?
No?
Oh shit. It's like a girl too, didn't it?
It did sound like a girl, yeah.
Oh shit, no?
We're not near a female. Because that says George.
Is that you in there talking?
Elsie? Is your name Elsie? Is there more than one spirit out here with us tonight?
Can you break a branch so you're here?
Is that you that slammed the pallet board down? Can you whisper again? Can you let us know your name? What is it?
Sound like kite?
It sounds like a woman too.
Yeah.
So are you Elsie? Mari? Will you give us a sign if we're close to your grave?
Same voice.
Yeah, it was the same voice. It almost sounds like she said boo.
Are you Elsie? Are you a little girl?
Didn't it sound like she said boo, like she was like fucking with us?
Yeah.
If I get close to you, will you touch this device? And then we won't bother you. We'll leave. We promise. Okay, so we found out some information on Braymore Nursing Home. They had several neglect cases and they were forced to stop taking new patients, and eventually they ended up shutting down their facility. So this apparition that everyone's seeing could be a patient who died under their care due to the neglect, and they were buried in Melrose Cemetery, and now they're making their way back over to the facility to scare the faculty members. I mean, it is a very good possibility. So we all heard footsteps, so it's definitely confirmed that we were not alone, because somebody lifted up a pallet board and then let it go, causing it to bang.
Yeah.
What?
Something behind us was. Sounded like
Yeah, footsteps. Yo, did you hear that?
I heard that. We heard humming. Never heard
It
that.
sounded like one big giant footstep. You hear that? That's kind of like what it sounded like.
It did. Sounded like
Yeah.
that.
Now, both Seneca and Achilles heard singing, and when Seneca asked, "Can you hum for us again?" all of a sudden we heard a strange yelp.
I hear singing.
You heard that too? Yeah, I heard that too. Swear to God. I heard that
Singing?
too. Yeah, like someone humming. You hummed the song earlier. I want to hear it again.
Oh, I heard it. No, it came from over here. Now, when we were in the cemetery, I could have sworn I saw a shadow off in the distance. However, Seneca said he saw it too. I saw a shadow down there, I thought.
Yeah, I seen it over here.
And when we all hopped over the wall from Braymore back into Melrose Cemetery, it was definitely confirmed that we all heard a female whispering. So we hopped back over the wall, and we're all confirming that we heard whispers, and it sounded like a girl. Not to mention we heard a female's voice over the spirit box saying no. Can you give us a sign if we're close to your grave?
No?
No? Now, Seneca heard on the spirit box a female's voice saying, "Hi." So I asked, if we're close to your grave, can you give us a sign?
Then all of a sudden, when we walked by the stone labeled Murray, we heard that same female's voice come through saying, "Boo." It's almost as if she was trying to scare us.
What is that?
Sound like kite?
It sounded like a woman, too.
Yeah.
Will you give us a sign if we're close to your grave?
Same voice.
Yeah, it was the same voice.
So it's pretty safe to say that this apparition that everyone is seeing is definitely a female, who might be the ghost of Miss or Mrs. Murray. Someone who's a practical joker going boo in the night and making gloves fly out of a box at the nurse's station. She might have refused to move on to the other side so that way she could haunt the facility due to her mistreatment that she got during her stay.